Hello everyone, and this is I Am Morpheus, here to play a new game. This would be the first time I actually played a horror game on my channel, but as you can see, the name of the game is called Remothered, Tormented Fathers. I saw this at the PlayStation Store actually this morning, and I wanted to bring it to you all. We all can enjoy it together. Like I said, I don't know anything about this game other than what I've saw in the trailers, but I'm really excited to be among the few that are bringing this game, to light, so you guys to watch and scare the heck out of all of us. So I'm hoping to have some fun, and we're going to get right into it, guys. So let's go.
So, is it all true?
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then?
Where do you want me to start?
From the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Say goodbye, hearty flush from my eye. If you leave me, sure you miss me. If you fly,
The game really looks good so far. Definitely has my interest, that's for sure.
Come on, let's dance. We don't have any chance. Give me a kiss, so you know what you're gonna miss. If you fly, you lose something in the sky. Listen to me, the romance leave us free, but needs to be taken care of.
Couldn't quite make that out. Anyone know what language is that? What language is that? All right. Guys, I have no idea what I've gotten into here. No idea. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
Okay, so we are ready, it appears. There's a playground behind us. We came in a van. I'm not exactly sure, like if we can, is it worth our while to even go that way? It looks like it's blocked off. Man, hold on, what's this over here? And I guess that's the other thing, like I don't know if we can. Okay. Like I said, I'm playing this blind, so I don't. Oh, okay. How do we inspect that? There we go. Missing, lost child. Okay, here we go. New collectible unlocked. Missing since Thursday, October 14, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at Recreation Ground, and I guess it's kind of rubbed out. We can't really see. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Female, white. 13 years. Light blonde hair, blue eyes. At last, something wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. I'm guessing that's persons. I'm guessing persons with any information are requested to call, and then there's a number. Okay. And what streets are these? Via del Square. I think that's what Square. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what language exactly this is. So if you guys are familiar, drop me a comment below. Let me know, just so I'm referencing it correctly. All right. So before we go in the residence, let me jog down here. She has heels on. What is this? New collectible unlocked. Cut here. Shears. On screen, October 31st, 1971. Okay, so it's just it's a movie poster. Interesting place for a movie poster to be outside someone's residence. Is there anything in here? No, it does not look like it. And I think we can crouch, can't we? Oh, I cannot do that now. Okay, all right. Well, let's head back. Let's head back to the door and see if we can gain entree. No? Huh. Okay. All right, let's head back this way then. Not sure. Can we go down here maybe? Maybe that just wasn't the front door. Let's see. Okay, this looks like this may be the main entrance. What am I hearing? Oh, that was her. I'm tripping out, guys. I'm tripping out. I thought I heard something, but it was actually her catching her breath. Okay, what is this? I always feel anxious when looking at some icons and mirrors. Dr. Richard Felton and Associates Notary Study. I think that's what they said.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello?
What? She just hung up.
Anyone?
Well, yeah, I'm with you. So if we can't, well, maybe we can just open it. Okay. Hopefully that dog's not loose. All right, objective: reach the residence of Dr. Felton completed. Get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Felton. Is it me or are these? I think these roses are dead. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to take a quick look around, guys. I want to make sure that there's nothing out here of significance before we head inside. It's just the way I particularly like to play games. I like to explore as much as possible. I've just found that if for no other reason, exploration does, I think, one of three things. One, you can find items that you wouldn't normally find. Two, you may unlock new areas. And three, you very well may find something of interest that kind of helps tell the story a bit better. So I try to take those things in consideration when I play. Like, I want to make sure that all of you that are watching it along with me are able to enjoy the full experience of the game, especially if it's something that you just only want to watch and don't want to play yourself. I'm absolutely for, playing games that nobody... What am I looking at here? Oh, I guess it's a statue that's broken. But yeah, just in case it's something you want to look at but not necessarily play, I'm more than happy to do that. And I think I've said this before, but if there's a game in particular that you like to see me play on my channel, by all means, ask me and let me know. I'll be happy to give it a shot. All right, I'm sure that over there is probably one way to enter the building, but I'm going to walk down here. Simply because I'm just trying to see what's here. I think those are bird baths. This is actually kind of nice. I also want to take a minute to thank all of you for joining me on my channel today. Thank you for all of my wonderful subscribers, all of you that have chosen to follow my channel, follow my gaming. It really means a lot, guys. I appreciate all of your support. All the comments, all the likes, man, you guys, make all this the more worthwhile to be here. It just, it just makes me glad, it makes me happy. All right, so now that I've gotten all the pleasantries out the way, let me focus and see what's happening around here. Okay, so far, okay, what do we have here? It's a little girl with her, definitely anguishing. Interesting statue of a girl there that has her hands over her eyes. And I like the fact that they put that dot there because it kind of helps to identify areas that you can interact with from a distance. So you're not trying to walk up on everything you see, which is what I started doing from the beginning. All right, where are we exactly? Okay, I guess this is where the front door is. Well, let's give it a knock, shall we? Should we try entering or? Oh.
Yes?
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Santa Margarita Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Okay, we're inside, guys. The arrival. I'll take it.
Please, this way. Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Is that an elevator? No. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's an elevator. That might be significant later.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
He may not take so kindly to us snooping around, but I guess since we are here, we're going to take a look. We have here. New collection unlocked. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and light hits her, but something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of a stranger creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I can see that now in the upper left and right hand corners. Yeah, it's just a little weird. All right, is there anything else in here that we can examine? Should we be doing this, guys? Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let me look around the room to see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's something here. Can't. Notary, patron, entrepreneur, and even entomologist with the green thumb. Okay. That wasn't necessarily an unlockable, but man, this is his office? This place is huge. It's a movie projector, it looks like. Anything over here? Doesn't appear to be. All right, well, let's head back to that desk and see what's in that drawer. I get the feeling that once we open it, it's going to start a chain of events. This game actually looks really good so far. I'm not so caught up in graphics and things like that as I am just a good game, just good gameplay. Okay, what do we have here? New collectible unlocked. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm, Rosagallo, closes. Danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971, the Rosagalla farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. Parasitosis? I'm not sure what disease that is. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right, can't really make it out. Her husband, the notary, Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company's partner, Albert Elias Wyman, large picture. are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters. The Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Can't really see that either. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases, keratosis photosensitivity. She said when we walked in that the disease had infected his vision, so they keep the lights down. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenixol Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as a location for product distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damage they suffered because even their children have been affected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has developed from the groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. Oh, there's another side. Okay, what is this over here? You blank son of a bee. See what they write about me on the news. You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, I surely will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure she'll be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got some balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls. You never got balls. Oh, okay. All right, let's put it back. Creepy. What is happening?
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, Anoxol? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter? Celeste has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an
Weeman.
idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told
How
you.
about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well,
Whoa.
Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
What is going on?
Mr. Felton.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Interesting place to hide a set of keys. And of course we do that. Did she take the keys from there? Or did she place them there? She placed it there. Tutorial, flashlight switch. Some areas of Felton Mansion are really dark. It may be difficult to find your bearings. Press the flashlight switch to light up your way, but remember to turn it off if you do not want to stick out. Well, we're back in the mansion. Guys, I think we're going to take our first break here. There looks like a lot of things in this area over here that we can investigate and explore. So we absolutely will when we come back. Interesting story, though. It sounds like she's there to investigate the disappearance of their daughter. It doesn't seem like her disappearance was something natural. So I guess we're going to really figure out what's happening here. So guys, stick with me. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer, and as always, subscribe, like, comment below. Definitely subscribe if you want to get the latest updates on when this game is uploaded. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and shoot me a like if you like the game, if you like my commentary, if you like my channel. Love to hear from you. All right, guys, it's Morpheus, and I'm out of here. We'll see you again soon.